I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again.
Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome if you are new. I'm Cheryl. This is Super Full of Joy. And do I have a fun video for you guys tonight? I am excited about tonight's video. So it's actually going to be a two-part, well, not a two-parter, but you guys are going to do, we're going to do one part tonight and we're going to do the rest of it tomorrow. So we are in the middle of a heat wave around here. It is absolutely brutal. It has been over 100 degrees every single day here for the last week. And I'm done. I'm just done with the heat. I'm ready for fall. So anyway, we've been trying to stay cool, staying inside, keeping our dogs in because it's not safe for them to be outside. It's just way too hot. So we've been watching a lot of YouTube, getting some fantastic ideas, some delicious looking recipes to make for you guys and share. So we have a whole list of those things. We saw one last night though, and I said, I want that sandwich tomorrow night for dinner. I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna get everything we need to have it, and we're gonna make it. And we're gonna share it with you guys. So, got off work, had all the things except the one main ingredient for the sandwich. I called every place in town and nobody had it, and I was surprised. So I did the next best thing. I called another place an hour away from us to see if they have this special ingredient, and they have it. So friends, my husband gets home at 3 o'clock. I am thankful and feel blessed that we live so close to the Oregon coast because friends, we are headed to Florence, Oregon to get some yellowfin tuna. And we are going to make the most amazing tuna salad sandwich tomorrow night for dinner. Tonight, we're gonna drive over and get the tuna. Probably we're gonna stop and have dinner, probably have some fish and chips since we're right there. There's a couple of restaurants that we really enjoy there, so we'll probably stop and have some fish and chips before we come home. It is a beautiful 72 degrees right now in Florence, which makes me so incredibly happy. So, hubby should be here in about 15 minutes. We're gonna grab our cooler bag so we can pack that tuna in there and keep it nice and cold till we get home. And we are going to make this tuna sandwich. And I cannot wait to make this tuna sandwich, friends. I'm so excited. So we're gonna bring you guys along with this. I know we guys have taken you guys to Florence before, but we're gonna do it again, friends. We're gonna hit the road, go to Florence. We are going to go get this yellowfin tuna. We're gonna stop and have some fish and chips. We're gonna come home, and then tomorrow we're gonna make this sandwich. And I cannot wait. I'm telling you, I am so excited I can taste it now. So friends, let's get ready to go to the coast. All right, friends, we are on 126 West, headed to Florence. We are almost there. I think we'll be there probably within the next 20 minutes, probably. We are just approaching Mapleton. I had to think. I always get Mapleton and Walton mixed up. So we're just about to Mapleton, where we're going to cross the Siuslaw River. It's a beautiful spot. And then we're going to head to Florence. I am super excited to get our tuna. And as I said, we'll be doing this sandwich tomorrow. Because it's, number one, it's frozen because they don't sell enough of it this time of year for them to keep it fresh. So it was fresh caught and then frozen, caught right over here on the Oregon coast. So we're gonna put it in the fridge, thaw it out tonight, and we'll make that delicious sandwich tomorrow. I'm excited about that. But I will flip you guys around and let you guys see the entrance to Mapleton, where the Siuslaw River runs through there.
I keep waiting for you to call. Thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again. I tell my friends I'm feeling like you're coming, cause I feel the sun.
Alright friends, we are at Crab and Kettle in Florence, Oregon, and we are grabbing some salmon and we're grabbing our tuna so we can make our tuna salad sandwich tomorrow after we get it thawed out. They've got beautiful seafood over here. Look at the size of these crabs. Those things are ginormous. Huge. They have some fun little seasonings over here. We grabbed one of these garlic and dill pinkos, and we also grabbed one of the Parmesan cheese and a tartar sauce. All right, friends, we grabbed our tuna. We also got some salmon. Could not resist the salmon. It was beautiful. We had a beautiful piece of salmon, so I think we're gonna have that for dinner another night. probably will package it up and put it in the freezer, and we will have it later. And so we're gonna take a little cruise through Old Town since we're already over here.
I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again. I tell my friends I'm feeling like you're coming, 'cause I feel the sun. For the special touch you give, I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love. Before you I will. You should be here with me. No wasting time, yeah, you've been on my mind. Don't overthink it, you were there from the start when my heart became yours. Don't say we're over. You should be here with me. For the special touch you give.
So this is the boat dock down in Old Town Florence. A lot of fishermen, they dock their boats here when they're not on the water fishing and crabbing. This is a beautiful place to come down here. You can crab off the dock down here if you want to. I wish this little place over here, right off the dock, Novelli's, I wish that they were open today. They make a crab chowder here. The owners, they lost their mom and their stepdad. I believe it was 2 years ago on a crabbing accident early one morning. And so they've kept the business going just in honor of their family. And it is absolutely incredible crab chowder. Maybe we'll get back over here again one weekend and bring you guys along, and we will try some of their chowder again and some other things. So this is where we just ate dinner. We had fish and chips. I had the cod fish and chips. Tony had the halibut fish and chips. Beautiful little spot right here on the water. This is the other side of the restaurant. Little peek inside. They have the little paintings up on the walls. This is a great little restaurant. If you guys are ever in the Florence, Oregon area, come and check out ICM. Amazing food. Really great restaurant. Really great view.
Amazing.
All right, friends, you know you've been to the beach when you have windblown hair. sitting out on the dock eating dinner, ICM. Food was great, wasn't it, Tony?
Yeah, it was excellent.
Yeah, the chowder is always super good there, and food was always good, service is always great. So we've got about roughly an hour drive home. We're gonna take it kind of slow, just take our time getting home. We'll get home about 8 o'clock or a little bit after, just in time to relax for a little bit before we go to bed. But we got our tuna, so we've got a fun recipe coming up for you guys tomorrow. Super excited to try that recipe. So we'll just bring you guys along on the ride home.
I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again. I tell my friends I'm feeling like you're coming, 'cause I feel the sun. For the special touch you give, I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love. Before you I will. You should be here with me. No wasting time, yeah, you've been on my mind. Don't overthink it, you were there from the start when my heart became yours. Don't say we're over. You should be here with me. For the special touch you give, I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love. Before you I will. I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again, I tell my friends I'm feeling like you're coming, cause I feel the sun. I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again, I tell my friends I'm feeling like you're coming, cause I feel the sun.
Alright friends, we are back in the kitchen today. We went to the coast last night, grabbed a beautiful piece of tuna. We are going to steam this now. I've got my pot sitting over here. I'm going to put a little bit of water on the bottom of this. We're going to steam our tuna so that we can make a delicious tuna salad. So as I was telling you guys yesterday, I found this recipe, or I saw a channel that we watch, Sam the Cooking Guy. I love his channel. I love, not super crazy about some of the language sometimes, it's not my favorite thing, but the recipes that he puts on there are incredible. They are just amazing. I've done so many of his recipes and I love every single one of them. This tuna salad, I saw it just 2 nights ago and I told my husband, I have to make that because I love tuna salad. I was excited to try this with some fresh tuna, but I am gonna make a couple little twists to this because Sam always says this, recipes is a suggestion. He does his own thing. He expects everybody to do their own thing too when they do it. So I am from the school that lemon, friends, is seafood's best friend. He didn't put any lemon in the tuna. I am a huge fan of lemon in my tuna. So we are not just gonna put lemon in the tuna salad, but we're gonna put a couple slices of lemon in our water. And we are gonna allow our tuna to steam with some lemon water. So we're gonna put a couple of good slices, a couple of good big thick slices of lemon. We'll just go ahead and throw the end in there too. We're gonna put that right in our water. We're gonna put our steamer basket right on top. And we've got this beautiful piece of tuna. So we need to cut this tuna up into smaller pieces so that it steams evenly. Otherwise you're going to wind up with a piece that is more like you would eat if you're going to eat a piece of yellowfin tuna that should be a little raw in the middle, a little medium rare. I don't want that. I want this tuna all the way cooked. So we need to cut this up a little bit. And friends, I'm going to be completely honest. I have never cooked fresh tuna before, ever. Like ever. I've eaten fresh tuna. I've eaten fresh canned tuna. We have a sweet friend from church that she cooks or cans tuna every single summer. They go to Newport, Oregon and buy it right off the boat. And she has shared that with me many times and it's amazing. It's super good. I myself have never cooked fresh tuna. So this is an exciting thing for me. I'm excited to bring you guys along with me as we make this incredible recipe with this delicious tuna salad that my husband and I are gonna have tonight for dinner. We are still dealing with heat. It was supposed to be warmer today, friends, and I was looking forward to a much, even in the 90s would have been fine. We are at almost 100 degrees again today, and I'm done. I'm done with the heat. I don't like the heat. The heat does not like me, and I'm just done. So I want something easy, something simple, and that's what this sandwich is gonna be. So we're also gonna do a fun twist with the bacon too. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you stay for this entire video because I want you to see what we do to this bacon. So let's get our tuna cut, let's get it in the pan, let's get it steamed, and get things ready to make our delicious tuna salad. So we've got our beautiful piece of yellowfin tuna. And I'm gonna get rid of this plate. Look at how pretty that is. That is a beautiful piece of tuna. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this into some pieces. And it's gonna steam for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just until everything is done all the way through. That's what we're looking for. All right, so we're gonna put our tuna in here. We wanna make sure that it's all in a single layer too. We don't want this touching each other too much, because we want that water, especially with that lemon that we just put in there, to get all the way around. Because we are gonna take every opportunity we can to get flavor into this tuna. All right, there is our tuna. Almost looks like watermelon. Friends, our tuna is steaming and looking delicious. All right, friends, our tuna is done. It is finished steaming. Here it is. It doesn't look very beautiful right now. But you can see it is fork tender, it flakes apart, it's all the way done. We're gonna let this just continue to hang out over here and just sit, and it has to completely cool before we can go ahead with making our tuna salad. Because it has mayonnaise in it, I don't wanna put hot tuna in with mayonnaise because that's just not gonna do anything good. So we're gonna let this sit over here completely cool, and then we're gonna move forward with making our tuna salad. All right, friends, we've let our tuna cool. We've got our tuna in our bowl. We're gonna crush this up, or kind of, chop it up. And we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Then we need to put this in the refrigerator because it needs to chill for about an hour before we try to make anything of it. We're actually gonna make a tuna melt with this tuna salad, but I need to get this tuna chilled down just a little bit before I try to make a tuna melt with it. We need to get our mayonnaise and all the fun things into it. So let's get this tuna salad made. So to start off, we've just got our tuna. We're gonna go ahead and get this all broke up, just kind of like it would be if you had a can of tuna. And tuna salad, I'm telling you, friends, it's got to have mayonnaise. I don't care what people tell you, it's got to have mayonnaise in it, because dry tuna salad is not a good thing. And we are going to use something, I don't use it very often. I used to use it all the time, and I don't use it a whole lot anymore, but it's still super tasty. We are going to use some Kewpie, which is a Japanese mayonnaise. It is absolutely the best ever, but I need to get this down here so we can squeeze it out. Kewpie mayonnaise is amazing. If you've never had it before, I highly recommend it. Let's get the lid off and just do it this way. Kewpie mayonnaise is, I'd never heard of it until I started watching Sam the Cooking Guy, and it's what he uses on almost everything. We want quite a bit. We want, like I said, we don't want a dry tuna. We are actually going to put some more of this on the outside of our bread before we toast up our tuna melt. So we're going to put in some chopped green onions. I think I'm going to go with probably 2 of these guys. Just like that. We'll save the rest of those green onions for something else. And I want to get this. You always end up with a couple of, like wilted pieces on your green onions. It's just life. All right, let's get our root end off of here. We're gonna go ahead and cut these in half. I'm gonna trim off just the ends up here of these. I don't want those in my tuna salad. And then we are gonna get this chopped up. We want this chopped pretty fine because you don't want to bite into a big, huge piece of green onion in your tuna salad. I think it's just a much milder onion to put in a tuna salad. Now you could make this tuna salad, you don't have to make the tuna melt. You could just make this tuna salad and just have a tuna salad sandwich and it would be fine. I love a good tuna melt, and Sam's tuna melt just looked so good. I just could not stop thinking about it, and that's exactly why we had to drive to the coast yesterday and go get some tuna. My husband enjoyed the ride, so it was fun. We both have just been so super busy that it was kind of nice to have that time together last night, just to hang out in the car and visit, you know, kind of catch up on life and things. We're gonna put in some celery. We want that good crunch. So we don't have a huge amount of tuna in here. So I think we're just gonna go with probably 2 smaller-ish celery stalks. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off those ends. And some of these leaves, I don't mind putting the leaves in my tuna salad. I think the leaves have got incredible flavor, so I'm not gonna take those off. But if they don't look super good, I am gonna trim them. Let's go ahead and cut off the end. Let's look this guy over real quick. See how he's looking. See a little bit of wilty. You don't want that wilty because that's just gonna be slimy in your tuna salad, and nobody wants to eat that, especially me. All right, let's get this end off. See a little more wiltiness on this guy right there. All right, let's give these a quick rinse. All right, like I said, I am leaving the leaves on it. You don't have to. You can certainly take the leaves off if you want to. I don't take the leaves off when I'm doing certain things. I don't mind the leaf of the celery. It's got great flavor, so I don't see a reason to cut that off. But by all means, you do you. If you don't want to eat the celery leaves, then don't. All right, we're just going to give this celery a really good chop. I just love all the fresh things that are in this tuna salad when he made it. The celery and the green onion, and we're gonna put some fresh dill in it. I love dill and tuna together. As I said, there are several things that Sam did not put in his tuna salad that I put in mine all the time. And I am gonna put some of those things in this tuna salad because that's how my husband and I like our tuna salad. And I think the flavors complement it really well. So we're just gonna take our knife and we're gonna do a once through on our celery just to make sure, hopefully we don't have too much celery. And you know, friends, if we end up with too much tuna for the 2 tuna melts that we're gonna do tonight, it's not gonna be a big deal because I will just make my husband a tuna sandwich for his lunch tomorrow. And he will be a happy camper, let me tell you. He will probably be the envy of everybody at work. Because while everybody else is running to wherever to get their lunch or go to Subway or whatever and buy a tuna salad sandwich that is from a can of tuna, he's going to be eating a fresh tuna sandwich. All right, this dill does not look super great, but I think it's going to be okay. We're going to pull these off. We don't want the big woody stems. Those just do not taste good, and those are not going to be helpful for anybody in their sandwich. The beautiful leaf end off of our dill. Like I said, none of these big woody pieces in there. All right, let's just give this fresh dill a little bit of a chop. Oh my gosh, it smells incredible already, friends. All right, let's go ahead and put our fresh dill in here. All right, we're done with our cutting board. I'm gonna put in a little bit of lemon pepper. That's always a staple in my tuna salad. Because this is not a canned tuna, there's no salt in it, so we are gonna add just a little bit of our Redmond's real salt. And as I said, we are gonna put some lemon zest and some lemon juice in this. So I've got the rest of my lemon here that we used to cut those slices off for us to steam our tuna. So we're just gonna get some of that bright lemon flavor in that tuna with that zest. Let's give a little squeeze. Just like that. We got a lemon seed in there. Let's get that out of there. All right, let's give this a mix. See how we're looking on our mayonnaise. I can already tell I think we're gonna have to add some more because, like I said, friends, we do not want a dry tuna salad. We want, and I think the other thing that he put in his, if I remember correctly, I think he put some Holland pepper in it. He does a lot with Holland peppers, and I cannot find Holland peppers anywhere around me. So we're just not gonna do it. Hubby, if he wants pepper in his, he can put some jalapeno or something in his. I don't typically like spicier things in my tuna, so I'm not gonna do that. But I think this is looking better. Like I said, we wanna make sure we have plenty of mayonnaise in here because when we put this tuna melt together, we wanna make sure our tuna is gonna hold. That just looks amazing. That looks so delicious, friends. I think we should check it for seasoning. Let's get a little bit of everything, a little bit of our celery, our tuna, our dill. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Friends, oh my gosh, go get a piece of tuna. Wherever you have to go get it. I drove to the coast to get mine. It was worth the drive. This is incredible. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is gonna be amazing. All right, we're gonna let this go in the fridge. Let this hang out for a little bit. We need to cook our bacon because it's gonna have bacon on it. It's gonna have tomato, it's gonna have avocado. It's gonna have cheese because it's a tuna melt. But this is incredible, friends. Oh my word. Holy cow. Wow. That is incredible. I can't say it enough. I can't wait to eat this. All right, friends, we're gonna put this in the fridge. We need to get our bacon cooked. We've got a special way we're cooking our bacon tonight. I've never cooked it this way before. It's another way that Sam cooks it. He cooked it this way to do it in this tuna melt. And so we're gonna cook it just like Sam did, and we're gonna make our sandwich. Hubby just got home. We need to get our bacon in the oven and get it cooked so we can make these tuna melts. These things are gonna be incredible. I've got a cookie sheet lined with some foil and a baking rack on top of it so that it sits up out of the grease. And I'm gonna show you how Sam cooks his bacon. And this was genius. I've never heard of this before. I've never seen it done. And I'm excited to try it, so is hubby. So his secret ingredient for really crispy bacon, flour. We're gonna dredge all of our bacon in flour, put it on this cookie sheet. It's gonna go in the oven, it's gonna bake, and it comes out super, super crispy. So we've got our pound of bacon. We're just gonna take one piece at a time. We're gonna just lightly dredge it in flour. Just like that. And we're gonna put them on our cookie sheet. And we're gonna get these baked. All right, there's our bacon all dredged in flour. It's gonna go in a 425-degree oven until it's nice and golden brown and crispy. All right, friends, our bacon is just about done. Just has another minute, maybe. Yeah, about another minute, and we'll pull it out. Let's go ahead and get some of our bread ready to go. We're gonna make 2 sandwiches, one for each of us. Sam used a pepper jack cheese on his, I believe. That's what I'm going to use on ours. He used a kind of a crustier type bread, but hubby and I are not super crazy about really crusty bread when it comes to sandwiches like that, because it really is, like, it just tears up the roof of your mouth, and that's the last thing I want. When I eat a sandwich, I don't want the roof of my mouth tore up. So we are just going with some really good sourdough bread. That's what we're gonna put on ours. Still gonna be delicious. As I said, we're gonna put some Kewpie mayo on the back, or not the back, but on the outside of our bread. That's what's gonna give it that nice and toasty golden color. I'm trying to watch my bacon so that I don't burn it, because it was very close. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull it. It looks nice and crispy. All right, let's get these sandwiches made so we can get them in the pan. All right, so we've got our bread. We need our sides that we're gonna put our mayo on. Sorry, my mayonnaise is really thick. Alright, I'm just going to use this knife. This is the knife I'm going to cut the avocado and tomato with, but it'll be fine. We're just going to spread this on the outside of our bread. If you've never made a grilled cheese or a grilled any kind of sandwich with mayonnaise on the outside, I highly suggest it, because it is super good. That mayonnaise really gives it a really, really nice crispy texture on the outside. And I'm just going to build these right in our pan. So I'm going to lay down one piece of bread. Now, Sam only did cheese on one side, and for a grilled cheese sandwich, you've got to have that glue factor. So you've got to have cheese on both sides of your bread. Now I only have 2 pieces of pepper jack cheese left, so I'm just going to use some white cheddar for the top. So I'm going to get some of our tuna, plop that down on our bread. The other thing that Sam did with his tuna sandwiches is he put sprouts in it. I am not a sprouts fan. I don't know about you guys, but to me, sprouts taste like you're eating dirt. And that is just not my idea of anything tasty. I want nothing to do with that. So we are not putting sprouts on these, but you do you. And if you enjoy sprouts, by all means go ahead and put sprouts on your sandwich. That is the beautiful thing about cooking in your own kitchen, is you get to do what you like to do and make what you want. We're going to put down a couple pieces of tomato. We've got a beautifully ripe avocado. I'm just going to put down a few slices of avocado right on top of the tomato. Now, I'm typically not a fan of a cooked avocado, but this is not necessarily cooked. This is more just kind of slightly warm. You know what? I think I'm going to put my bacon down first. So let's put our bacon on top of our tomato. Looks like I can only get about one full piece on here, and that's fine. That'll be plenty. So now we're going to take our avocado. I'm going to kind of push it down into your bacon so that it doesn't slide off, because avocado is very slippery. Like right there, it's starting to slide out of my hand. And I did end up with some extra tuna, so I probably will make a tuna sandwich for my husband's lunch tomorrow. All right, I need to give my hands a quick wash. Let's get our burner turned on. We don't want to go too high with the burner because we want to make sure the cheese gets melted before the bread burns. And I have exactly 2 slices of white cheddar, 2 slices of pepper jack, so it's going to be perfect. Put on our second piece of bread. And we are just going to cook these sandwiches, and we're going to let the cheese melt, let everything kind of come together, and then we're going to flip them. That one needs a little bit more time, but this one is nice and golden. Here is our delicious tuna melt with our fresh tuna from the coast. You can see all that tuna salad right there with our bacon and our tomato and our avocado. We are just gonna have this with some barbecue potato chips. My mother-in-law is her favorite way to eat tuna sandwiches, with barbecue chips. So that's what we're gonna have in memory of her tonight, and we are going to have this delicious tuna sandwich. With everything that's in this, the trick is a really sharp knife and one really quick, fast motion down. Just like that. If you spend too much time sawing back and forth, you're gonna lose everything. Oh my word, friends. Look at that. Is that not look absolutely incredible? I cannot wait to go eat this. All right, friends, we are gonna go eat these delicious tuna melts. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good. I can't wait to dig my teeth into this. Thank you guys so much for joining us as we made a fast trip to the coast yesterday for some fresh yellowfin tuna that had just been caught yesterday morning. Came home, stuck it in the fridge to thaw it out, got it cooked up today, ready for a sandwich. This is gonna be delicious, friends. Hope you guys will join us for some more fun summer adventures. We've got lots of great things planned this summer for some great recipes to share with you guys, probably some fun adventures to go on to go get the things to make those. I hope you guys will come along. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you part of our YouTube family. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content, miss out on any fun. And friends, we'll talk to you guys in the comments. Have a great day, and God bless.
I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted